Hey everyone, I hope you all had a pleasant Thanksgiving. A time for food, family, friends, and a brief respite before the materialistic carnage of Black Friday. You remember Harvey Weinstein, right? Yeah, of course you do. Ever since his sexploits came about in the public eye, it's been a constant roller coaster of politics, feminism, and pop culture butthurt. But am I going to go into those kind of things today? Sorry, but that is a no. For now, at least. I've noticed a pattern ever since Weinstein. The trend of allegations of sexual assault have been given a quick boost. I mean, there has been allegations, true or false, starting with Donald Trump when he was running for president. But now it seems it's fast becoming some sort of fad for the political and societal elite. Let's begin with a recap on one of the victims of these allegations, Judge Roy Moore, running for the former U.S. Senate seat of Attorney General Jeff Sessions. I can assure you Moore is no rhino, nor is he your run-of-the-mill, cookie-cutter GOP congressman. He may not have been the president's favored candidate, but he has the potential to help turn things around and break the rhino's death grip on the narrative of the GOP. And just as he begins running his campaign, multiple women come forth out of the blue and accuse him of incidents of sexual harassment from decades ago. Honestly, I'm quite skeptical of the validity of these claims. It's all too similar to the accusations made against Trump when he was running for president. And there are contradictions in some of the claims made by these women. And they just happen to accuse Moore of these actions decades after he supposedly did so. Why would they wait this long? Monica Lewinsky certainly never took her sweet time for that long to make a statement. Could it be that he, like Trump, is an outsider? Now we move on from false allegations and move on to accusations that actually do have validity. Minnesota Democratic U.S. Senator Al Franken. Given he's a Democrat, it comes no surprise to me, but that's not saying that every Democrat is a degenerate, both politically and in the human sense. He's come under fire for sexual assault allegations, and now his career as a politician may be over. The picture was striking. The military airplane, the sleeping woman, the outstretched hands, the mischievous smile, the look what I'm getting away with impishness directed at the camera. On Thursday, Leanne Tweeden, a radio host and former model, came forward with the accusation that Senator Al Franken of Minnesota had kissed her against her will during a 2006 United Service Organizations trip to Kuwait, Iraq, and Afghanistan. In a story posted to the website of Los Angeles' KABC station, Tweeden shared her experience with Franken. She also shared that photo. "I couldn't believe it," she wrote. "He groped me without my consent while I was asleep." Tweeden, however, had a reason not to fear coming forward. She had, unlike so many other victims of harassment, hard evidence. This was not a case of her word against his, he said against she said. Tweeden had, via that photo of Franken groping and grinning, the receipts. And I reiterate that this does have validity because the victim was able to prove it, and therefore it wouldn't be a her word versus his word dynamic. And this one, like Harvey Weinstein, is no politician, but plays a prominent role in entertainment and media. Charlie Rose, TV journalist and talk show host of the titular PBS show Charlie Rose, too has suffered the same fate as Franken. It was because of these allegations that his show had been axed. Bloomberg Television even pulled reruns of the show within an hour of finding out about it. His accusers told the media he had exposed himself to them, groped them, and made lewd phone calls. But I needn't talk about his accusers because there is a statement from the man himself confessing to behaving inappropriately and posting it on his Twitter account. In my 45 years of journalism, I have prided myself on being an advocate for the careers of the women with whom I have worked. Nevertheless, in the past few days, claims have been made about my behavior towards some former female colleagues. It is essential that these women know I hear them and that I deeply apologize for my inappropriate behavior. I am greatly embarrassed. I have behaved insensitively at times, and I accept responsibility for that, though I do not believe that all of these allegations are accurate. I always felt that I was pursuing shared feelings, even though I now realize I was mistaken. I have learned a great deal as a result of these events, and I hope others will too. All of us, including me, are coming to a newer and deeper recognition of the pain caused by conduct in the past, and have come to a profound new respect for women and their lives. He knew his secret had gone out, and it was pointless to deny it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have admitted it like this. Now, I'll bring up an earlier made point. Franken's accuser mentioned the dynamic of her word against his word, and had she not had photographic proof, that dynamic would have prevented her from being heard in the public eye. It's that kind of thing that has allowed powerful figureheads in the left's ideological sphere, both in politics and the media, to get away with this kind of conduct with no accountability on their part. That was especially so for Bill Clinton, when he was the Attorney General of Arkansas and he raped then 35-year-old Juanita Broderick. Throughout his political career and into the presidency, Bill had been able to get away with his sexual escapades enabled by Hillary Clinton until the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and he was promptly impeached. Why is it when people like Trump or Moore, people in the right-wing sphere, get accused of the same thing, and it turns out there's no solid backing of evidence? I'll tell you why. It's to take the heat off the left's own foul play, and to put their political adversaries at a disadvantage. This was all inflated by the so-called Weinstein Effect, and it fanned the acrid flames of division in this country to the nth degree.